I took dance classes when I was younger. I took them starting from like 5 up until high school, and most of my other like classmates in the dance studio were also white. So as I got older, I started to draw away from them, and I wasn't as close to them as they were to each other because I didn't share the same experiences as they did, and I didn't really relate to them that well.
You're their friend, but they're like, oh, you're like obviously like not the same. Or like being Asian American, like I try to be friends with like a bunch of Chinese students. I know like a lot of Chinese kids are like my friends, but like I don't get like invited as many like events as they did because it was just like, oh, you're Chinese, but you're like not Chinese Chinese. And then like all my American friends were like, oh, you're American, but like you're also like not, you don't look like us. So it's like a really weird like isolation thing.
Honestly, when I tried to join like the GW like Indian groups on campus, and I guess it's because like when I grew up I never was part of the Indian community, so I wanted to like learn more about my culture and be a part of the group, but they were all already like so immersed, like knew everything Indian, and I just wanted to learn, so I felt isolated because I wasn't as quote unquote Indian as everyone else. Even though we're all the same like culture, I wasn't part of them. I was too Americanized, I guess.
There's a term called like whitewashed, which is when like an Asian person kind of adopts a more like American image and kind of sheds like their ethnic background, and that was kind of what I went through in middle school. I really forced myself to like assimilate into American culture. So like I pretended like I couldn't speak Korean. Um, like I would dress a certain way to fit more with like my American peers. So in middle school, I only hung out with like non-Asian people because I thought that was the way to like um, survive in middle school. In high school, I kind of went through an identity change, and I learned to embrace my identity again as a Korean in America.
I did try joining the Indian community and I wanted to learn more about my own culture, but that didn't work out. So we'll see. I might go back and try again because I still really want to learn more, especially since I go back to India every year. I want to try and understand and become closer with my cousins.